Okay, so I'm going to do this question. So this question is talking about find the interval is increasing or decreasing. So we have to draw the sign diagram of fx. Am I right? Okay. F prime x, sorry. So when we want to get f prime x for this case, we have to use chain rule. Okay, we have to use chain rule. So 4, bring down the power, copy down the whole thing, power minus 1. Okay, then time by derivative of, okay, we have to differentiate whatever in the bracket. Okay, so to differentiate this, you also same thing, bring down the power, copy the x, then power take away 1. So answer is 6x. Okay, so this is, you have to find f prime x equal to 0 first. So equal to 0. Okay, so in order for this equal to 0, number cannot be 0. So this is out, this is out. So we only have this and this. Okay, so now we write down 3x squared plus 1 cubed equal to 0. So 3x squared plus 1 equal to 0. So you know that if you have a square, can it be negative 1? So we write down here impossible. Or you can write down, if you don't want to write down impossible, you say solution. No solution. What solution? Sorry, no solution. Your choice. No solution means you can't find the value of x that will make 3x squared equal to negative 1. Okay, so x equal to 0. So this is the answer. So now I draw the sign diagram with the help of my graphic calculator. Because this is a polynomial, so x can be any value. So I have to mark down the value of x that make f prime x equal to 0. So this means that f prime 0 is equal to 0. So I have to mark down the 0 here. Then I use my graphic calculator y1 and y2. I get the answer. That is, I think this should be, both are plus. No, this is a negative, this is a positive. Okay, so that is how you do. Okay, so I'm going to answer the next question by your friends. Exercise 3C, page 69, number 5. So everyone turn to exercise 3C, page 69, number 5. Okay. Exercise 3C, page, your friends is very nice. Even tell me which page, number 5. Okay, so we are going to solve this problem. This problem gives us a function that is EAX over BX. Okay, this is a function. And he said that this function, the stationary point is okay. You see, they give us this information. This information is very, there are a lot of hidden information inside this stationary point information. So when they give you stationary point, first thing, what did I know about this point? I know that 1/3 This is page 60. Why 62? You tell me.
Oh no, for another question.
Or for another question. Okay, you don't suddenly type. You wait for me to finish first. If not, I thought I'm doing something wrong first. Okay, hold on. 1/3 e to the power of 2 lies on y equal to e ax over bx. So I got this because it's the stationary point of this function. So it lies on that. So the moment the point lies on the curve, what we can do is I have the right to put x equal to 1/3 and y will be e over 2. Are you clear? Okay, that is first thing. Okay, second thing come from this word stationary point. So what does it mean? Can someone give me? What does it mean?
F
Can
prime
someone
x is 0.
f prime what equal to 0? If you keep
F
telling me
prime, F prime 1
yes.
over 3 is 0.
Yes, you are right. So you have to tell me like that. Don't just say f prime x equal to 0. You have to tell me that I know. You interpret the information. F prime 1/3 is equal to 0. So now I have the y function. Do I have f prime function? No. So I have to find f prime function using what? Using what rule?
Quotient rule.
Quotient rule. Okay, maybe I don't want to do it first. I want to try if I use the first information, see whether I can find one of the unknown A or B first. Okay, I try first. I also don't know. I'm trying also. So now I try. I put my y equal to e over 2. And I put the x equal to 1/3 over my b I don't know, and x I put 1/3. Okay. Okay, I don't think I can solve, correct? Yeah. Can you? I don't think, so we can't solve it. So what we can do is we can rearrange this formula first, or this expression first. Okay, e, okay, this one e over, okay, I can say eb over 2 is equal to, here is divide by 1/3, correct? So that means times 3. Okay, I can write like that first, tentatively. Okay, so this is my equation 1. So now I have to do dy dx. So now can I give you some time to find the dy dx for this? Everyone, you try, please. Okay, for me, if I want to find dy dx, okay, Ken, Abigail, you can do so. Okay. If I want to find this, what will I do is I will write my y as like that. Okay, so that I don't have too many unknowns with me. So when I find my dy dx, I will write it as 1 over b, then I sub into the formula. Like that will be easier. Okay, you can do so because 1 over b is a constant. Okay, so up there is your u, down here is your v. Okay, so I'm not going to do step by step. I'm going to straight away substitute in. So I will have v times u prime, take away u times v prime, the whole thing over v squared. Okay, then next one, I have a common factor here. So I straight away factorize it. For this case, if you factorize it, will be much easier for you. So this will be e to the power ax, open bracket, ax minus 1 divided by bx squared. Are you okay? So now I make use of this information and I start to form another equation. So when x equal to 1/3, so I put e to the power of a over 3. I sub my x equal to 1/3 already. A times 1 over 3, take away 1 divided by, okay, actually, for this one, if you don't want to sub here also, it's fine. Equal to 0. Okay, so I know that for a fraction to be 0, the top must be 0, correct? So e to the power of a over 3 equal to 0. This is no solution. So a over 3 minus 1 equal to 0. So a over 3 equal to 1. Oh, how nice. A equal to 3. So I can get a already. So now I sub a into the equation in part equation 1. So I will get my b. So e times b over 2 is equal to 3 e to the power of 3 over 3. So my b will be equal to 6. Done. Is that okay? So whenever you solve this type of question, you just have to go step by step, observe what can you do next, what can you do next. You won't be able to know how to. Okay, there are questions coming in. What do you mean by won't the constant become 0 when you differentiate it? Why you need to differentiate the constant? Do you still remember when we talk about like, for example, I have y equal to a to the power x squared. The constant is the multiplier. We don't differentiate the constant. So we say bring down the power take away 1. Same go with chain rule. Isn't it? So same go with products rule and quotient rule also. I can do that way. Are you clear? Okay, so any further question? Okay, hold on. I go one by one. Okay, I still have question. So now let's go to okay, I have done. Okay, 3C page. Okay, exercise 3C. Hold on. Okay, let me check first. You don't keep typing. I told you already, let me finish one, then only you type. When you direct the message, you direct to everyone so that everyone can see. Okay, exercise 3C, page 69, number 5, I have done. Okay, 3A, 3E. Okay. Exercise 3A, 3E. Exercise 3A. Okay. Question 3E. Okay, fx is equal to x over 1 minus 3x. Okay, you want to find the equation of tangent at this point. So what we need to do is we need to find f prime x. Same thing, you have to use quotient rule. So if your u is more than one term, you should bracket it up. That is always where we make the mistake. You all don't like to put bracket. Yeah, v u prime, v u prime. Take away u v prime, the whole thing over v squared. Okay, so now you want to find the equation of tangent at this point. You have to find the gradient at this point. So you put in x equal to -1. So if you want to simplify this, you can. Okay, so this one becomes 0, okay? So it will be 1 divided by 1 minus 3 times -1 squared. So I got 1 over 16. So you put into y equal to mx plus c. So y is -1 quarter. Is given by the question already. Equal to m is 1 over 16, x equal to -1 plus c. So you got your c as -1 quarter plus 1 over 16. So c is -3 over 16. So therefore, the equation of tangent is y equal to 1 over 16x minus 3 over 16. That's it. Okay, I done with that question, huh? Okay, I'm going to go into the next one. Okay, at page 69. Oh, you all have a lot of problem with that one. Something not right with me. Page 69, question 10. Okay, that is a good question. Okay, everyone turn to, the shorter the question, the more dangerous is it. Page 69, question 10. Okay, are you in that page? That question is asked you to prove. Okay, proving question will be the hardest because they didn't teach you how to start. Okay, so I want to see your point of view whenever you look at this question. Yes, definitely you have to do it mathematically. You cannot say graphic calculator show me so, okay? Yeah, okay, so now, whenever you do this type of question, okay, first of all, can someone on your mic and give me some suggestion how to start? This question is very important, especially for those who want to get an A+.
Cross multiply first.
Huh?
Cross multiply first.
Why cannot? You cannot cross multiply. You want to prove something, you cannot cross multiply. You either start from left hand, go to the right hand go to the left hand. Okay, that is the way to do proving. I give you the hint already. Please suggest. Whenever you want to do proving, correct, you must start from left to right. Okay, you want to start from left. Okay, so start from here. So how must you write? So how must you write?
You put left hand side and then you put the equation.
Okay, you say you put left hand side, you put the equation. So I will start like that. For this question, you cannot just say left hand side equal to something. Yeah, because it's an inequality. This is called inequality. It's not equal. If it's equal, then we can do that. This is an inequality, you can't. So I have to start with let a function be equal to whatever written on the left-hand side. Okay. Are you clear? So that is the first step. You definitely won't start with let something equal to right-hand side because right-hand side is a number. Okay, next, what should you do? Please suggest so that I can help you.
Put x equal 1 into
Why you put x equal to 1?
because you want to start with the first number.
Oh, okay, you are using try and error. Am I right? You are using try and error. Okay, if you are using try and error, okay, I will ask you, if you prove that x, when x equal to 1, f1 is less than 1 over e, then I will ask you, how about x equal to 5? How about x equal to 10? How many are you going to try? So in maths, you cannot prove by induction method. Especially those who are doing specialist maths. Actually, I'm teaching you how to prove. This is not the task of maths method teacher. Okay. So I cannot do that. I cannot substitute with a single value. Okay, now, some of you say using GC. So now I'm going to use GC to help me to try to solve this problem. Okay, so now, everyone, can you please key this into your GC? And you try to sketch the graph and see how it goes. I'm doing it now also. I'm doing it now also. Can you please? So this is a chance for us to practice how to use our GC. If you want a fraction, you can press alpha equal to, then the type of fraction will come out. You choose whichever you want. So your window, up to you. The domain is x must be greater than 0. Then you should do a zoom fit, then try to play around with it. It seems like there is no turning point when I do zoom fit, so I go back to my window. So everyone, I hope you get the graph some sort like this. So I exaggerate a little bit. Yeah. So there is a local maximum, correct? So sometimes your graphic calculator can help you to work about with it. So look, this is a local maximum. Yeah. So how am I going to prove that local maximum is also global maximum? So that is where I'm going to teach you today. Yeah. So you see, still remember at the beginning of the course, I teach you this direction and this direction. I say this direction is called as x approaches infinity. This direction is called as x approaches 0 from left, from right. Okay, so we are going to apply this now. So what I need to do is, from now onward, I have to find the coordinates of the local maximum first. Okay. So this question is a very hard question because one sentence, but you have to interpret and do a lot of things. So now I have to find my f prime x. So any further question before I start to do for you to see? Please, if you have any question, directly tell me, okay? Don't type. Okay, so can I continue? Okay, so I'm going to find the f prime x, so it's still using quotient rule. So today we do 3 times quotient rule already, V, this is V, this is U, U prime, you differentiate ln, you get 1 over x. Ln x, you get 1 over x. Take away U, V prime. The whole thing divided by V squared. So I get 1 minus ln x over x squared. Okay, I want to find stationary point, correct? I can just straight away put here equal to 0. Okay, fraction equal to 0, the top must be 0. So 1 minus ln x equal to 0. So ln x equal to 1. So therefore, x equal to e to the power 1. Okay, so when x equal to e, the y will be equal to, or our f1, fe will be equal to ln e over e, which is 1 over e. So I have e 1 over e. So I want to prove that this point is a local maximum. I must draw the sign diagram of f prime x. So you don't have to purposely use the calculator because you know how the graph goes. So you put the e here, this is a plus and this is a minus. That's it. So you prove that this is a local maximum. So after I prove that this is a local maximum, I will study these 2 directions. Then I make a conclusion. So I'm going to study the approaches thing. So I will write as x approaches infinity. What happened to ln x? Will approach infinity also. But my fx, which is ln x over x, will approach. So still remember, I told you there is infinity 1, infinity 2. So can someone tell me which infinity is bigger? Number 1 or number 2?
Number 1.
Number 1. So that means infinity like divide by bigger infinity. So it will approach what?
0.
0 from above. And if you don't know, why is it from above? You look at the graph also, you know, because the graph is the whole thing above x-axis. So if you have a graphic calculator, the way you prove will be much easier because graphic calculator can give you some idea. So then the next one, as x approaches 0 from right, so what happened to ln x? If you don't know what happened to ln x, you can go to your graphic calculator now. You put ln 0.000001 IFC. They will give you negative or positive value. Can someone give me the answer? Negative value. Okay, thank you. They'll give you negative value. Okay, Ken, thanks. They'll give you negative value. So now, so I put negative infinity, right? So if we don't know what is the negative value, we just put negative infinity, okay? As it goes smaller, it becomes smaller. Okay, so now what happened to our fx? Which is a negative infinity divided by a very small number. Divide by a very, very small number. So it becomes also approach negative infinity, correct? Okay, so it approach negative infinity. So there is no lower boundary. So in this case, you see, my graph never go positive infinity. So I can conclude. Therefore, F E equal to 1 over E is global maximum. That means that is the highest value of my fx. So therefore, proven. My fx equal to ln x over x will never be more than 1 over E. That's it, done. Are you clear? So that is how you prove this question. That is how you interpret and prove it. Any further question? So this question, if I come out in the exam or in the final exam or whatsoever, I don't know. Okay, but for SAT, we try not to set this kind of question because we want to strike a balance between our question. Okay.
Miss,
Yes.
what would the mark be for this question if you were to put on SAT?
Yes. How many marks?
Yeah.
Okay. I will only give you 1 mark for your differentiation. Give you 2 marks for proving this is there is a local maximum. 1 mark on here, 1 mark on here, then the other one, the conclusion. The most I give is 6 marks or 7 marks. Okay, for the hard work of saying this. You get me? So as you grow older, mark is harder to earn. Mark is harder to earn.
Teacher,
Yes?
will the next SAT be after the holiday? Because
Yes, it's after the holiday, second week. I definitely give you enough time to study, okay? I will not rain your result. You're not scared, I'm more scared than you. Okay. I want to explain the word conjecture first. Conjecture means you look at the pattern, then you make a general conclusion. So that's why part A, they give you, okay, then you make a conclusion from specific to general. That is called conjecture. I say very important means your SAT2 definitely got one question. You try to go and have a look at your SAT2 practice. Okay, conjecture means from specific cases, you make a conclusion of the general statement. Yeah. So now I'm going to do it for you for part A. I have a function called f prime x, fx. So they say, find the y-intercept of the tangent. Wow, this is wonderful. Okay, y-intercept of the tangent to x ln x at point where x equal to 1. So you want to find the y-intercept of the tangent. First of all, you must get the gradient first. So now I get the gradient function by using products rule. V u prime plus u v prime. So I got I told you already,
Wait.
let me finish question by question. You go like that, it really disturbed me, okay? When
No, I think you selected the wrong question.
I selected a wrong question. Or I
Yeah,
select
3B.
3A.
This question is from exercise 3A.
Oh,
number 8,
okay,
this
okay. Never mind. This is also very important. So God
Okay.
want to help you. So you please listen carefully. Okay, never mind. Sorry for the mistake. The mistake also can help you, correct? Okay, let me complete this one. Can or not? Okay, it's very important. Told you already. So let me complete that. Ln x plus 1. Okay, so I want to find the equation, the y-intercept. So now I put, for part 1, I put f1 first. So 1 ln 1, which is equal to 0. Yeah, then I look for f prime 1. So it's ln 1 plus 1. So this is equal to 1. So I put into y equal to m x plus c. So I got c as -1. Can or not? So number 2, part 2. You also do the same thing. You look for f2 is 2 ln 2. F prime 2. You just do according to what the question want you to do. You just follow. It will be ln 2 plus 1. So y is 2 ln 2. Two ln 2 equal to ln 2. My x is 2. Okay? Sorry, I'm wrong. M first, ln 2 plus 1, then times 2 plus c. So you expand. So now you can see the pattern. So your C become -2. So do the same thing for part 3. Just do repeat the thing. So if you expand this, yeah, then you get your C equal to ln 3. So you see, for this question, I'm not going to use y minus y1 equal to mx minus x1 because I want to straight away get the y-intercept. C is the y-intercept in this case. Okay, now based on the 3, okay, you look, this is x equal to 1, C equal to -1, x equal to 2, C equal to -2. Do you see the pattern? X equal to 3, C equal to -3. So therefore, for part B, I make a conclusion, make a conjecture of the y-intercept of the tangent to the point at x equal to A. So I say, when x equal to A, so the y-intercept of tangent will be is what? -A. So I got 1 mark. So for this kind of question is like that. 1 mark here, 1 mark here, 1 mark here, 1 mark here. So when you talk about proving, see, when you talk about proving, prove the conjecture. So what you need to do is you start all over again. You just put when x equal to A, FA is equal to A ln A. F prime A is equal to ln A plus 1. So therefore, A ln A equal to repeat whatever you have in part A. That's it. But you put x equal to A. Are you clear? So ln A plus 1 times A plus C. So therefore, C equal to -A. Done. This part, I will give you 2 marks. So this is what you mean by conjecture. We lead you. We ask you to find specific case. You make a general conclusion. So if anyone cannot see the pattern of this part B, you just do part C first, then write down the answer for part B. Are you okay? So very important, huh? Definitely got 1 question, around 6 or 7 marks in your SAT 2. That is how you prove your conjecture. Okay, now. Okay, there are a few more questions. I don't think I'm able to answer for you. Okay, I will record down and I will work it out and give it to you in the WhatsApp. Okay, so give me some time to jot down the question first. So I will work it out and I will submit the complete answer with the explanation onto the WhatsApp so that everyone can have a look at it. Hold on, I get a piece of paper first. Okay, any more question? Okay, so I just read out the question, see whether I'm right or not. So just now is 3B, correct? Is it 3B questions? Okay, hold on. Let me, 3C question 10 done. Is it 3B question 8 and question 11, page 69? Am I right?
Yes, please.
question 8 and page 69, question 11. Am I right?